Lucent Tree. I'm sorry that we weren't able to protect you. No. I only said that because the situation was dire. Everyone is so convinced that I am the scion of the Lucent Tree. So I had to use the title and Misate's name to get them to trust you and like her. In the end, I used Misate's name in vain to deceive my fellow Wilders. But I shall shoulder guilt. I know there is little hope. But do you think you can cleanse the Lucent Tree?
No! Stop! You've used too much magic along the way! The Lucent Tree holds Misate's divine power. Clearing all of its corruption would demand a huge amount of magic. Your life could be in danger. I will not concede on this matter. Let's explore other options. No matter how tough it gets, Chippy and I will always be with you.
It's all right, Miss Hammy. You've done us a favor in protecting the Lucent Tree. We can't ask for more. Your kindness is something even the most beautiful starlight cannot repay. Lawson, say something.
No.
Lawson, you know everyone has done their best.
I didn't give my all. I could have done better. But now all possible solutions have been tried. He has tried his hardest. You've put in effort, and Aaron as well. But I couldn't help it all. But if even Magister Merlin can't cleanse the Lucent Tree, who else is there to save the forest?
What did you just say?
What did you just call him? Magister Merlin? Are you really Magister Merlin? The greatest mage of all time?
Every place I've journeyed to has tales of Magister Merlin. That explains how you can cleanse corruption. Why didn't you tell us earlier? We could have hosted you more fittingly.
Oops, I didn't mean to say anything. Please forgive me. I have no idea.
The tides of fate may yet turn. The Lucent Tree is not yet fully corrupted. Your timely intervention prevented the complete usurpation of its power.
Brian! Granny Donnie!
I too am a Wind Whisperer.
Sorry, children. I'm late. Merlin, if we had found you sooner, the Dark Forest might not have become like this. I condemned Ymir before, but now I realize I have also neglected my duties. Alas. Brian must have told you that Arden has secluded himself in the Verduso Mountains. Legend has it that in the Verduso Mountains, there exists a way to directly beseech Misate. It's a legend upheld among the sages, and Arden likely ventured to the Verduso Mountains for this. That old man left the affairs of the Dark Forest unattended, just to go on a wild goose chase. Alas, I've fared no better than he. We're getting old. Maybe the responsibility of looking after the forest can't be carried on our old shoulders anymore.
Magister Merlin, may I lead the way for you? Arden's protracted silence has become a source of concern among the Wind Whisperers. Indeed.
I'm glad you're still willing to help us, Magister Merlin.
We are so grateful for your help.
So next up is the Verdusa Mountains. We need to find Grandpa Arden and see if he has a way to save the Lucent Tree. Let's go!
Not everything in this village has come back to life. Is it because we couldn't stop Airmere?
The life force in this land was taken away a long time ago. Even if we stop Eomir from corrupting the Lucent Tree, I'm afraid.
Let's find a way to fix everything and save the Lucent Tree.
I'm honored to bring joy to everyone.
This is the Viduso Mountains. We must find Master Arden as soon as possible.
Well, Master Arden is known to be a free-spirited soul and doesn't like to stay in one place for too long. The message that I sent received no response. I do not know what has happened.
Hey, what's wrong, Brian? It's not like you to start a journey with such discouraging words. You know what they say. If you follow the water, you'll eventually end up in the sea. Sometimes you just have to let nature take its course. Come on, don't look so depressed. Give me a smile.
Forget it. I don't expect you to understand.
Lawson's only trying to comfort you, Brian. He's afraid you'll get yourself into a tizzy. In reality, he's worried too. Look at his ears. They've been shaking this whole time.
No way.
I've noticed that too. But it's not only his ears. His tail has been quivering also.
What? Stop speaking nonsense. You're teasing me also? All right, let's leave it at that. We'd better hurry and get out of here. The village of Taran is just ahead. Master Arden visits the village occasionally, and the villagers might know something.
me! Yes, here I am! A great victory! The glory of...
The Hornleaf Bear seems to have come to its senses. I see no hostility in its eyes.
Why are its eyes wet? It's not crying, is it?
It regrets trying to hurt us. It wasn't its intention. This Hornleaf Bear is just like the creatures from before.
Bryon, could you have a loner check the perimeter? I'm afraid there may be corrupted roots in the area.
Of course.
I hope all is well in Taran village. There are many people there. If the corruption reaches the populace, the consequences would be unimaginable. All right, let's keep moving.
Are you lost? Follow me. The constellations guide us to victory.
What's the situation? It seems that the corruption has spread even here. At this rate, the Veduso Mountains are done for.
I'm getting a weird feeling. I'm sensing other magical forces at work. They're battling the chaos magic.
It could be Master Arden. He may be nearby.
Well, the magic I'm sensing is quite gentle? Master Arden's magic should feel more steadfast and unyielding.
Gentle. Could it be...
You all don't know Master Arden like I do. He's always been gentle and kind, to me at least. He never yelled at me or anything. Remember, Bryon?
I remember everything. Apparently you do not. Master Arden's beard, eyebrows, and horns all bore the brunt of your antics. In the end, he opted to conjure vines to dangle you upside down from an oak tree.
All right, can we not speak of things that happened 2 centuries ago? I admit I was a mischievous child. Haven't I changed?
Have you now?
Don't speak so high and mighty with me. I remember when you broke Master Arden's old staff.
I do not recall that.
Well, I recall everything. Besides, we rabbits are more rambunctious when we're young. Leica was the same. If you don't believe me, go ask Granny Donnie. I can see that. I'm so sorry, Leica. I didn't mean to bring up your embarrassing childhood stories. Please forgive me.
Until we meet up with Master Arden, don't let me hear another word out of you. Or there will be consequences, Lawson.
Yes, of course. Not another word out of me. Quickly now, let's hurry. We're almost at Taran village.
This should be no problem now. Can't you see? I'm brewing medicine. Terrible black stains have suddenly appeared on the Earth, which was quickly followed by a number of people experiencing hallucinations. The whole village is terrified as a result. However, this is the perfect time for me to prove myself. There's an old saying in Viduso. The river likes to go west, but it flows east the best. Do you know what that means? You are quite learned, aren't you? Yes, it means that life is unpredictable. If I can create a herbal cure for the hallucinations that have been going around, I'll be the hero of Taran Village. Then, Naya's parents will have to accept my marriage proposal to their daughter. Naya and I have always dreamed of having our wedding at Lover's Wish. I'm not going to let her down. All right, Outlander. Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Oh no! Blessed Miss Sarte, what's going on here? Outlander, are you passing through? You shouldn't be in the Viduso Mountains at this time of year. Look at the land! What are these horrible black stains? They appeared suddenly overnight. Even the village's most experienced apothecaries are at their wits' end about what they are. A lot of people have been babbling nonsense about this since they appeared. My daughter Kia says there's a black radish that's bigger than she is. I've been picking herbs all my life, and I've never seen a black radish.
See, there's a radish that's taller than me. My favorite color is black too. Wait, no, I like pink. I mean, what's the difference between black and pink anyway? They're obviously the same, right, Mummy? Hey, you're not my mummy. I've got the wrong person. I'm sorry, Daddy.
This child is very sick. Let's go somewhere else and take a look.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at talking with strangers, especially when they're a little strange.
They're like those villagers in Ryhem who ate the grapes. Everything they say is nonsensical. The few people I spoke with who are still sensible do not know where Master Arden is. All they can recall is that he visited Taran Village once, maybe half a year ago. That information is not very helpful to us.
I did notice something strange, though. Rain. This rain.
Now that you mention it, it's been raining since we got into the village. Is it the rainy season here in the Viduso Mountains?
The problem is that the rain is warm.
What's so strange about warm rain?
We're in the mountains. The temperature should be much lower. This is not ordinary rain. This is caused by magic.
That's right. Hopefully whoever's doing this isn't our enemy. By the way, has anyone seen Bryon?
He's over there, waving at us. Let's go and meet with him.
Ma'am, what happened to your child?
She was fine before. Suddenly, this morning, she became delirious and started screaming about being thirsty. She drank 3 buckets of water. Her stomach is bulging at this point, and she's still thirsty. My neighbor's son is the same way. He was drinking water like crazy and couldn't be stopped. Someone had to knock him out to stop him.
As far as I can tell, his delirium started yesterday, and his thirst symptoms started today. These two things may be related somehow.
Do you think that something may be wrong with the food here? Maybe it's been corrupted. There's no time to lose. Let's investigate the food and herbs nearby. The herbs are normal too. Just bitter.
Oh, you're not a child, Lawson. Stop putting everything in your mouth. That herb is a laxative.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
No need to worry. He has consumed stranger fare.
Curses! I'll let this go this time because of what's happening. But next time, I'm going to give you a talking to. All I want to know right now is what's causing all of this, since the food and herbs are normal.
Let's see what everyone else has to say. Aaron, why do you keep looking west?
In that direction are the upper reaches of the Taran River. I heard from the villagers that at the end of the river, there is a beautiful place called Taran Spring.
Aaron, we don't have time to go gallivanting off to see some beautiful spring right now.
Upstream of the Taran River. Don't all residents around here use the river water to make herbal remedies?
That's right.
Yes, I see what Aaron is thinking. Magister Merlin, you must have arrived at the same conclusion on the cause behind the villagers' illnesses. Yes, due to the corruption of the Lucent Tree, I suspect that the water source here has also been corrupted. Since the corrupted roots appeared, the inhabitants of the Dark Forest have avoided drinking the river water, and thus have not experienced any ill effects. While the villagers here revere the Taran River as a magically divine river and drink directly from it. They've been absorbing corrupted magic all this time.
If Taran Spring has truly been corrupted, the danger lies in where the river flows. Magister Merlin, we need to prioritize what's happening here and protect the people who live along the river.
Since we're all so worried, why don't we just go check out the river's water source?
We'll have to split up. These villagers still need our help. Lawson, you and I can stay here. Magister Merlin, I'll find a way to keep everyone calm until you return. Lawson can try to find a way around the guards.
Chippy will stay and help too.
That's great. I can always use another reliable helper.
Don't worry, Magister. Chippy won't slack off while you're gone. Just hurry back.
Anyone up for a drink? Run through everything.
Let's team up and do this! Let's team up and do this! No holding back! Attack! Big thanks to all of you for helping out!
The corruption is bad here. This is more foul than the corrupted roots. If there was no corruption here, this would be an idyllic place. The fish in the river look fresh. This type of fish is easy to cook. With its scales removed and some hexaflower juice, it would be delicious grilled over a fire. I'd be happy to. However, the river may be contaminated. It's best not to eat fish from this river just yet. The timing is unfortunate. I promise to cook for you when I get the chance.
Even I didn't know Aaron was good at cooking.
I'm not good at cooking. It's just a little bit of survival skills. I usually practice my swordplay in the deep mountains, so I cook enough to satisfy my needs. And that is how I gradually figured out how to make food go down easier.
What a surprise! I thought Mr. Aaron wouldn't be picky about food, but now I feel a little closer to you.
What do you mean, Miss Hammy?
Because you're always looking off into the distance. Even now, I feel like the distance between us is vast. Like the stars in the sky.
Your description is very accurate.
Right? After arriving at Terran Village, Aaron grew even more depressed, and that made me nervous for some reason. However, he was just able to relax a little. What's bothering you, Aaron? With Magister Merlin here, you have nothing to fear.
Yes, he is powerful. However, I can't always rely on others.
Dare I ask, have you ever relied on anyone? If you have never relied on anyone, you are unfit to respond.
Brian?
Take your time, Aaron, and ponder my words with a thoughtful heart. Let us share the cause of the ailment with the villagers for now. Leica and the rest are waiting.